Priestess Empress Alvela Pantera. Welcome all. We gonna see what the vibe is because this Jupiter and Gemini is not playing no games. It's not playing any games. And if you are a Cancer rising, also this is in your 12th house. So when it comes to connecting with your spirit guides and having a clearer conversation with them, it's getting real out here, realer than real. All right, so the energy that I'm picking up on has to do with when you're approaching a moment of your journey where you have been manifesting the experience of all is well. And now the universe is definitely, giving you the physical representation of what that is. Huh. Listen, yo. All right, let me continue. So if you are a subscriber to this channel and you are connected to the community time, there are certain messages that I'll post, throughout different moments, and most of it does have to do with the channeled message that is coming through, that has been coming through, but it's now the moment to relay it to the collective. 6:44 on the clock right now. So with that being said, when it comes to esoteric knowledge, symbolism of each and every card when it comes to tarot, specifically tarot, especially that Rider-Waite deck, it is important to know the esoteric values and symbolisms of these messages that are being relayed. Because even as it has to do with astrology, there was a period when you're just looking into connecting with the sun up to Saturn. The first 7. So we'll bring it full circle as to why I'm expressing this information, but it's important that when you are tapping into tarot or you're watching readings and you're seeing these cards, pay attention to the symbolism, because the symbolism carries so much information that is already known through your DNA. And some of these symbolic figures or images are unlocking certain codes within you. And at this very moment, for the collective in general, it is important to be very mindful as to the way, and this is a message that I've been relaying to the collective for a minute now, to be mindful as to the way you're utilizing these tools. Be very mindful as to the way one is utilizing these tools. Because it can easily put you into a state where you forget yourself. And if you forget yourself, you do not have a connection to the symbolism that is a reflection of the truth of knowing yourself. So know yourself so you're not sitting out here fighting yourself. And if you're fighting yourself, you're going to be fighting situations outside yourself. Because there's a very thin line between a response and a reaction. Very thin. Invisible, really. So with that being said, what message do you have for the collective source? We have the Two of Cups, Venus in Cancer, with the Page of Wands. Okay. I love to see it. Y'all in here with this a message that you may have received that has to do with a love offer, an ally, a message that's coming in that has to do with the beginning stages of emotional fulfillment by first you grabbing that cup, Ace of Cups, to love yourself. So something here is happening rapidly, faster than the speed of light or time that you have at one time or point of your life have been connected to. With this Page of Wands, this is a message that's coming in either via text, email, and whatever which way you allow people to contact you. This is a message that bears great news. This could be from a younger fire sign. Or this could even have to do with November 22nd to about the 28th, around that time frame. So the beginning stages of Sagittarius season. Now, with that being said, the beginning stages of Sagittarius season, this is coming through as you receiving this wand in connection to the realization of yourself with this Two of Cups, because any personal planet is definitely connecting to your personal your personality, that which is within you, that which you can control. Once you get to Jupiter and Saturn and so on and so forth, this becomes more about the collective. So when you're looking at these major arcanas, when you're going through those stages, it's important to understand when you're speaking of a personal energy in connection to an external factor. Okay? So with this Two of Cups here coming through, this is emotional fulfillment, a union that's coming in. For some of you here, this could even have to do, I'm getting, because this is Cancer energy, fourth house, stability. You could be stepping into a stage now within yourself where it allows you to become more stable and take the steps that align with the way you feel and the way you operate within your own system, as Cancer is a cardinal sign. It's all about the initiation or taking that next step or taking that first step. Not next, but the first. Well, the next could be the first, depending on what you're doing. So, because I'm noticing here with the different complexions here, I'm seeing this more so as logic, intuition, dark and light, and merging the two. Merging your shadow, merging the shadow with the light. And this is allowing you now to step into your rainbow essence. But while you're doing so, continuing to pour into you. So now you're receiving this wand, this Page of Wands, this new page along your new journey. When it comes to this wand, this is a wand that is custom made to you. So there's no way that whenever you utilize this wand and whatever wish you put out there in the essence of magic and utilizing a wand, it's always going to bring you back great news, even if you misuse it, because this wand here, this Page of Wands, is custom made to the beginning stages of you loving yourself. And some of you have already been in that process where now you have a different connection with certain family members, or you may have encountered, for some of you, what I'm getting right now is that you are possibly meeting people that are family members that you've never met before, because of where you are energetically placed at this moment. But let's look further into this. We have here the Four of Swords at the top of the deck with the rune of Othila, which is connected to the ancestors again. So there has been a lot of healing in this situation. You got Jupiter and Venus coming through. So with this healing, 6 of the man of the vessel, 6 representing the human vessel, earthly vessel, This is now bringing in that which you can step into with ease. And you don't have to feel pressured about doing something, because something tells me in the past, you may have felt pressured about doing something here with the Hangman and the Six of Pentacles, apprehensive about stepping into a situation that wasn't equal give and take, but you still did it. But this actually was the catalyst to you stepping into your healing. Ashe. You have here the Empress that popped out, was at the bottom of the deck. The Star. Saturn, Uranus energy. Precisely so. With the Empress. This is speaking of, for some of you, this next connection that you step into in Empress mode is going to bring forth the essence of creation, whether that be creation / pregnancy, whether that be through an idea, a physical child. And in this moment of Aquarius, and Pluto's retrograde, will go back into Aquarius by the end of this cycle. But some of you are preparing for that moment, because a lot of these children that are stepping into the into the world around our age here, age of Aquarius, Saturn, they carry the frequency of minimalist, because they overstand that everything is provided for them when it comes to the way nature naturally is, the ebbs and flows and the different cycles, the cyclical factors of life. Not forcing something to be what it's not prepared to be by having a linear perspective. The Two of Cups and this Empress here. This is a wonderful experience that is on the verge of being created. But you must be able to read the signs of nature, the symbolism, which was the whole purpose of that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction. A dove over troubled waters. See, on this channel, beloved, I'm going to speak to your higher mind. If that's not what you're here for, then there's no reason for you to be here. There are plenty beautiful readers out there that you can listen to. But if something is gravitating you towards this channel 655 on a time, is because you're ready to evolve 655, change from the 6 to the 9, to becoming divine, to becoming that God-Goddess frequency, to stepping into that immortality, because there is so much going on above us that is a true connection to what's happening within us, that is inevitable as far as the change that is coming through each and every one of you of the collective. It's at the point where it's not so much about saying yes or no to it. It's what's necessary. Becoming that cosmic being. Because if not, one will not be able to withstand the pressure of this planet. One will not be able to withstand the pressure of this planet. You're going to have to merge this shadow and this light version of yourself, and give birth to yourself all over again through these experiences. Some of you are literally going through birth pains throughout your entire vessel, because you're pulling in this cosmic energy. Right up under the star card, you have the Hierophant. The Hierophant speaks of stepping into a space or a zone where you step into an institution for that higher learning of sacred values. The most sacred thing on this planet and forever will be is love. This is why I say be mindful as to the way one is utilizing these symbols, especially the older decks. This here deck with this here Rider-Waite deck. You better understand the symbolism of these cards and what's on it before going off. Because the other message I've been picking up on was it's important to cleanse your energy. The portal is wide open. Wide open. There are a variety of entities and entities and hidden, now open enemies. While you're also being presented with a beautiful moment of co-creation of unconditional love. There is no in between right now. Until the next ebb and flow of when we're shifting into from a high period into a low period, because now things are rising. So as it's rising, there are energies that want to keep certain situations at a low vibration that's going to want to attract itself or attract it to bring it down, that which is rising. This Empress and this Two of Cups is beautiful energy. This is a union that comes together literally, figuratively, spiritually, and creates the essence of a divine child, their spirit child, or the reason why you even stepped into this realm at this point in time. Your own creation. King of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups. King of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Six of Cups. So for some of you, this connection is the remembrance of a past life connection. Now, depending on your spiritual journey, if you stepped into a church and if you've ever had communion and you're being offered the bread and wine and the verbiage is do this in the remembrance of me. Now that is an entire ritual. Now for some of you within your DNA, that remembrance of you has to do with the connection as far as love, the way this message is coming out for that to even come through. This has to do with the connection in your past life that you are reconnecting with, because now you are ready to wear that crown. Now you are ready to experience the supercharged version of yourself. That is the only reason why. As far as what this message is speaking of. Something has been held back from you to give you strength. Resistance. Resistance was applied in your life to give you strength to remember who you are from the beginning ages of time, before time even existed. So the beginning ages of cycles, or the beginning cycles of life. which has a lot more to do with the masculinity version within each and everyone's vessel, or the man himself, the male himself, the man, the boy, masculine, whatever. But I'm speaking of a physical vessel being able to express that emotion. And as far as humanity, so many have come from fathers who are unable to express themselves emotionally. So what do you really think happens to your masculinity within your vibration when it comes to fully expressing yourself? This is what I mean about certain blockages that are subconscious. That until you go through a catalytic event that breaks your heart, so that way you can actually feel what love is by feeling the complete opposite, is when the change happens. But that entire process is due to the ignorance that people have been considering bliss on this realm. So yes, you would have to go through the process of what it is that you remember. Six of Cups speaks of a past life, the life that you already knew that you was coming into this realm for. But while you were going through the birth canal, amnesia occurs. Because all your memories are being squeezed out of you as you're going through that birth canal, because the mother is experiencing pain. But that is a pain that the mother has also been taught. That process should be smooth. Giving birth should be one of the most beautiful experiences of a mother. But because science and math have been so misconstrued and fucked up, it triggers a code now within the body of excruciating pain. This is why some have forgotten who they are entering this realm and cannot read the symbols of nature. The bottom of the deck, we have here the Four of Swords, 644. 644 was also a number we just received. And that's confirming this message now. Let's look further into it. To bake. Cooking. Yeah, you cook it all right. To bake. It's the metaphysical properties of 644. And baking is very high heat. Obviously, depending on what it is that is being baked. But here we are speaking of childbirth, the womb space. 644 indicating the bake. Let's see what the Divine Feminine Oracle has to say with this. The prophetess of true power, Our Lady of the Interior Life, Thecla and Teresa of Avila. I call my power back from all times and places. I am my own. I was just about to say, this is some special lioness frequency coming through with these channeled messages, but being that special op lioness crew for the spiritual community. Because the people, let me tell you, when I here playing with this information, it's about being on a legit mission to relay messages that in another moment of a cycle, one would have to travel over and yonder for it. Because those who take that travel are already showing this is what they truly have within them and want to unlock certain parts of themselves that they won't be able to get anywhere else. But it's so widespread over social media now, and too many are taking it for granted. It is time to connect to the frequencies that are truly aligning you to where you are supposed to go. What you came here to do. Call back your power from all times and spaces. You are your own. Once again, these portals are wide open. You want the most ancient of answers? You will receive them if you ask. But don't ask what you're not prepared for. Be real honest with yourself, y'all, for real. The energies of this planet is increasing to a level where I want to see so many of y'all experiencing what it means to be in a golden age. But you have to raise your vibration. You can't be getting caught up in this misinformation and people just reading shit and feeling as though, oh, but be careful with that. Without the knowledge of symbolism. Study what you have to study so you can remember what it truly is. And then you have Teresa of Avila speaking of a dove over troubled waters. I trust the answers I find within me. I know that the presence of love is real. And speaking of sacred situations, Venus energy, the Hierophant, going into an institution to reconnect with sacred values, and the most sacred value is love. There is no opposite to it. That's how much of a high vibration of power of it that it is to itself, that it doesn't have an opposite. It just is. So when we speak of justice and you have all these other fucked up systems out here that got nothing to do with love, wake the fuck up. Wake it on up. Queen of the wilderness, Jayana. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue with the arrows and all. And Sarah Lakali, Queen of the outsiders. I have arrived. I am where I will always be in love. Kali's energy coming through here. Passively, though. It's time to fully, for some here, or energies around you, for them demons to be worked on and handled. Because, Mary Magdalene, I had a delivery yesterday, and that was the girl name at that, Magdalene. Ashe. I am the bridge between heaven and earth. I am fully human and fully divine. Fully being and fully divine. Especially to bring this connection of unconditional love and this spirit child that will read you from your mind to your blood cells within your bones before you even say a word or before you can even think a thought. That's the energy that's coming in here now when it comes to these children being born in this here age of Aquarius. Before you even have a thought, they know what developed that thought. And be mindful of the questions they ask you. Because they're helping you to reverse engineer a certain thought that you're about to make a reality that you don't have to. Some of you would be willing to. I gotta speak to the collective. It's not just a one-sided thing. Let's see something. King of Cups, all the kings are the fixed signs, water fixed energy, Scorpio here. We got Six of Cups, Sun and Scorpio, Empress energy, Venus, Libra, Taurus. Two of Cups, Venus in Cancer, Four of Pentacles, Sun in Capricorn. Show me the Six of Cups. Page of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Okay. Page of Cups with the Queen of Wands. Now the Page of Cups, 717, right now on the time. This could be an occurrence within the next 5 days of something that has been hidden that is now coming to the forefront about your purpose. With the Queen of Wands, Aries energy coming through here. The queens are the cardinal energies, and with this fire element, the Queen of Wands will be Aries. So you could be receiving a message here. Yep, communication. It's coming in quickly. Page of Cups indicating within 5 days. It could be quicker than that. Some of you may have received it now. We have 7 of Wands. You may be guarded here. This message can come from anyone here that was long overdue. Or you're seeing something that was long overdue about a certain vibration, about certain people that you may have had around you. And recognizing who they are and what they allow to control them, because they don't have the ability to control themselves. So now they're susceptible to their own demons. With this 5 of Wands and the 2 of Wands here expressing Mars and Aries at a crossroads. 5 of Wands being the Saturn and Leo energy. These are the resistance factors that were in the way for a moment in time, only for you to strengthen the willpower within yourself to recognize, all right, I know who I am, Mars energy, to take this leap of faith, again with the Fool's energy, stepping into, in connection to the way you feel with that dog present behind that Fool. That dog present is the representation of Sirius. Which is receiving favors from your guardians and the upper echelons of realms. Cancer 13, 14 degrees, 13 degrees being Aries and 14 degrees being Taurus. So now you have the value of who you are and what resources you have to take this leap of faith and stepping into this realm of unlimited possibilities with that 0. It's the point of being centered. Before you can reach the star energy that came through earlier, as far as connecting to what you know, based first and foremost from the sacred values of you, of what you have of yourself. You knowing you. And what is it that makes you, you? Six of Pentacles and a Death card. That which is not an equal give and take, reciprocity, respect to what and who you are. Moon, Venus, Taurus energy with the 6 of Pentacles. It has, there go the star. Just to clarify that. Just to clarify that. Literally expressing just what was stated. I've done this many a times. Where I tell people to be mindful and people are real fucking hard-headed, don't fucking listen. But the ones that do, extremely successful. But the ones who won't play, moving in a way, oh, let me show this out. All right, fuck around and find out. Because this and what I do as a courtesy in doing these videos for the collective, there's information that I have that can be very complex, but I can express it in a way that you can have an understanding and overstanding of very complex information that has been made complex, but the shit is fucking simple. But if you want to continue living this impoverished mindset and being stuck in life, that is a choice you're willing to make. But you don't want to make that choice in this here energy. Lovingly and respectfully so. Because there's nothing more than I want to see is someone being successful, having the love of their life, experiencing love, doing what it is that they have the abilities to do without fear, without feeling, what is someone thinking about it? Fuck all that. Do what you came here to do. Fuck what anybody got to say. But when you have someone assisting you, being your mentor, being your teacher, make sure you respect your teachers. Not every teacher is a teacher, though. Some of these teachers is doing it for fucking show. Make sure that whomever it is that you seek advice from, the same way education is supposed to be built, as its original term, meaning to bring out what is within you, make sure whoever you go to is bringing out whatever is within you, not pouring anything that you're not capable of, because it's not you. And what you're capable of is more than what they're wanting or trying, which is an insult to doing, to pour into you. Because you could have a Neil deGrasse version of something that's written, or you could have a Terrence Howard type of information. You choose. One of them motherfuckers is lying, though. But it ain't Terrence. I'm just saying. In this age of Aquarius, be careful what you're reading up on. Make sure you take the moment to really dissect the information. And if the information carries symbolism, make sure you dissect that even more than words. Because a lot about what's written about an image is not even a third of the symbolism. I'll see so much information about what different tarot cards are connected to. Nah, some of that shit ain't actually correct. It ain't. Time is up. Time is the fuck up. Everybody. On that's my word. That's it. Time is fucking up. That's my word. Time is up. Keep playing. Ten of Wands. Better be willing to carry that load. Nonetheless, it's time to celebrate from all this fuckery anyway. Something that's been repetitive. It's time for that shit to die out. It's done. 4 Wands, 9 of Wands, 13, Ace of Wands, 14, Temperance. Archangel Michael finna come through and cut that shit out. Archangel Gabriel coming through to blow the trumpet. It's done, it's done. Queen of Swords. It's done, it's done. There's not much that even has to be done anymore. At this point, it's just literally on some... Once you reach a state within your vibration of your power, but at the same time, your mission requires you to get people to see their demons. That's quite the task. To be in a vibration of, you know, being a high state of mind, but also within this world where you are assisting the collective to acknowledge their demons, to put it under wraps, to get it under control. But these energies are susceptible to information that makes them feel as though, oh, let me challenge this. The fuck you not. They sent the order of the thrones and principalities to some of you or people around you so they can recognize this is your last shot. Stop playing. It's either you going to do stuff with love or you going to get the fuck up on out of here. Which one? Select the former. Love. Because that katana is ready to swing. Spiritually speaking. Ten of Wands coming up right up before this. This is the Ten of Wands again. You're going to be given a moment to celebrate. This is why I'm relaying this message this way. Because some of you may actually be connected to certain people still, that you're going to feel them hot ass lashes that they're getting because you're still in that energy. You don't have to be in that position. And this is one of those messages where you have to determine, is this message for me or... Because not every message that's on that I do is going to resonate with you. Because in some cases, there are some people that are operating as hidden fuckheads out here. Straight up. Don't ever touch this side. Don't ever do it. Don't ever do it. Don't ever do it. Go heal. Real shit. Go fucking heal. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, go heal. You have an opportunity that's coming your way if you go heal. You're either going to choose to shift or you're not. Better choose that wisely. Two of Pentacles having to do with making a decision. A tough one too, because this is Jupiter and Capricorn you're talking about. Which means you have to be okay with you being you and being recognized for who you are. Again, you shouldn't even be worried about what anybody think of you or feel about you. Fuck them. and allow them and their universe to handle them accordingly. Because their universe is going to continuously tell them yes to whatever nonsense they wanted to bring into their life. There's another thing I know. Ogun's energy is not playing either. At all. So a whole bunch of people thrown off the fucking train. First ran over by the train and then thrown off the train. Which has to do with Ogun's energy. Train, railroads. And some of these people, I know their faces. Even shown the walk of shame where people walking on stages. Let me tell you something. All right. Nine of Pentacles, Justice, and the Seven of Pentacles. I mean, yeah. If you want to talk about Uranus energy and Aquarius vibes, well, Aquarius ancient ruler is Saturn first and foremost. Let's start there. 9 and 7 is 16 with that 11. Show me what this is with the 9 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles and Justice, because it's given. Yeah, they built this entire time, but now it's time to take the shit back. That's now it's time to take it back. What's this? You got to be shitting me, bro. The Chariot card in reverse. It's upright towards you, but when I picked it up in my hand, it's reversed. So, clarify that. Ace of Swords is here, upright. They said this has to be reversed. Listen, I only read the cards. Let me turn this Ace of Swords upright. If it wants to come out of reverse, it will. This Four of Cups wanted to come on out here too. Page of Pentacles. What's the Chariot? Show me the Chariot. 6 of Pentacles. Go to the 6 of Pentacles. Hold on. It's right here. And it's in between the Two of Wands and the Star card. See, I just heard that's nasty. This ain't my energy, I'll tell you that much. Straight up over here. Straight, we got money, you hear me? But listen, we're channeling this energy right now. You know what? Some of the greatest readers out here, y'all could be actors and actresses too, because you're channeling energy that's not even yours. Yo, I actually have to. we gonna have to shift this here energy, because let me tell you, Use the tools then properly. Use the tools then properly. Father cups, Queen of Cups. Shake out the vibes. All right. Let me see what these astrology cards is talking about. Where my babies at? I just heard vamping. Vamping. Vampires, vamping. Segment over here. OMG, Neptune. Yeah, this is feeling quite Neptunish. I'll tell you that. There's a lot of illusions out there. It's not even frightening. The shit is just stupid. It ain't even frightening. This shit is dumb. It really is. It's dumb. The way people be moving, it's dumb. It don't make no sense. It really don't. To know that one has a choice and then to... All praise is due to the Most High for the energies that is kept away from me. Because they know my energy. Because it's the vibe of carrying Pele frequency within the vessel. Not everybody's willing to erupt and let go of shit that they don't need to be holding on to. People talk a great game about it though. You sound as though you speak more Spanish than my ass. That's one of my first languages. Well, and in this age, just talking. Just running that yappa. Okay. I feel as though we gonna have quite the night this evening. So because of the level of 744, okay, the level of meditation that I've been in today before I did the other live, it was amazing. This is why we channeling this energy, because anything you know fuck about whatever is not going to lead into amazingness. You gotta go. You got to go. You gotta go. Bye. Bye-bye. Adios. Arrivederci. Ciao. Bye. Leave. The fuck? Mars. Aquarius. Saturn, come through. Mars in Aquarius. This is sexuality that is turned up in social environments or social events. But this is also a lesson for somebody. I'm picking up on a vibe where some of you here connect with people who got this Mars in Aquarius vibe. Mars having to do with one's sexuality, Venus the sensuality, and in Aquarius, this could have to do with outer worldly experiences or social groups. So this could be someone who has this experience or this lesson with people who constantly want to involve others in the moment of sexuality. Or even if that's not the case, this could be someone who is a visual wanderer, always looking at something from a space of desperation and not so much honoring, just simply honoring the energy. It's more so honor desperation. This is just not even a third of honor. It's just honor desperation. So, tell me more about this energy. I'm going to use, where are we now? We were hour in. I'm going to go into the sexual magic deck. And it does have explicit content. So if you're uncomfortable with that type of content, I highly suggest you click off for the moment, my love, and I'll see you on the next video. But other than that, hold on. One second. Hold on, y'all. I had to smoke this energy out. Okay. Whew. Had to get that energy out of there. Okay. What's going on here? Oh, this deck. And I gave people some time. If they were uncomfortable with the explicit visual content from this deck, to remove thyself. Tell me about this energy. Eight of Pentacles. Yep, that's quite the explanation there, the way this image is appearing at this moment. As far as someone not physically being in you know, in those type of interactions with other people, but that's their perception, and you've been noticing this, and they're wanting to romanticize you or be in a moment of honoring you, but you're over it. Clearly over it. Ace of Pentacles is here though at the bottom of the deck, which is a person wanting to present this offer. But there are so many obstacles and challenges in the way that it's to a point where it's not acceptable. It's not acceptable. Another eight. Eight of Wands. Somebody wants to move quickly here, very quickly. Anywhere, anytime type of vibes. That's the only thing that's on their mind, really. This is not a spiritual connection, it's more so physical. You may feel as though that this energy is carrying, this could be an Aquarius, where this energy is carrying the essence of intellectual, spiritual, mental connection, but it's just straight up physical. Straight up physical. Yeah, the star, Aquarius. That's another 8. That's 3 8s. Subliminally. Well, yeah. So they may be giving off subliminal messages about wanting to present an offer, but you're over it here. Whatever this is. The Chariot, number 7, Cancer. Or within your subconscious mind, it could be a Cancer that you prefer to move forward with. Because that Chariot card is not on the table. So this is something that is helping you to leave this other situation. What's this? The Magician. What's this? The Devil. Blood God. Yeah, this energy here, that whatever this is that some of you are dealing with, this energy is highly manipulative. And it's causing confusion within your aura. And everything when it comes to your normal daily activities is starting to exude that frequency. Where you feel as though you may be connected to people, let's say at work, and you feel as though people are coming to you or coming at you, you know, wanting to pinpoint every single thing. No, you're connected to an energy that you need to start pinpointing, that's bringing in this reality at work that you're not seeing in this relationship. Switch the frequency. That's done. I'm not going in any further than that. But whoever needs to hear that message, that's your message. Time to clear out all these deformities. For real, for real. And communication and spirituality and one's emotions and one's thoughts. All that. It's time to clear out all these deformities. Yes, the Sun card. That's a yes card for your ass. With Jupiter. Shit. Talk to him. With the Ace of Pentacles coming out again. What's the Ace of Pentacles? The Lovers and the Ace of Cups? Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. A decision does have to be made between two people, though. That's just clarifying that. A decision does have to be made between two people. I'm picking up 3. One has the emotion, but not the resources. The other one has the resources, but not the emotion. And you have another that has both. That one is hidden. Where's that one? Where's the hidden one? Show me the energy of the hidden one. Challenge position. Strength. Wow. Leo. They're the star of the show, but they're moving hidden. They handling war hogs. And then you got the Ace of Wands. The energy of the hidden person has a lot of passion for everything that they do, which is why they manifest everything physically, resourcefully, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. Something turns on when you speak to this person that doesn't turn on with anyone else or with anyone else ever. But you may have been in a phase where you were looking for something that your flesh wanted or that would satisfy your ego. Tell me more about this energy of the hidden one. Ace of Swords. They got all the aces. They got more aces than the well, they got it. Yeah, that's a wow. Okay. Wow. The Ace of Wands was at the bottom of the deck when the Strength card came out, and now they got the Ace of Swords coming out next to them, which is indicating that they carry both the resources materially and the emotional security. They carry emotional, material, spiritual security that allows you to fully connect to all aspects of yourself. And speaking of that Mars and Aquarius vibes too, where it's now someone who is able to incorporate all their ideals and desires when it comes to relationships and the one that they love. That 5th house, 11th house axis or Leo Aquarius axis. But here we got Gemini coming through with the Lovers card. And speaking of the higher and lower mind operating together, Queen of Pentacles. Someone to die for is what I heard with that. King of Swords, they have the strategy, which is also Aquarius energy. King of Swords. Someone got a foot fetish. But whoever this person is, the hidden factor, that's your destined and fated person. That's where the spirit child comes through. This could even be an idea. 8 o'clock on the dot. This could be an idea that builds your legacy with this person. What's the judgment? Subconsciously, what's the judgment? Subconsciously, the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely building a legacy. Because, right, the legacy card, the true legacy card in tarot is the 4 of Pentacles. Building one. And that's the one before it. 3 of Pentacles. You can look it up yourself. The Hangman. What's been on hold here? Why was this on hold? Not what. Why was this on hold? What was going on? What was going on? Why was this on hold? Something had to be balanced out. Justice, a lot of karma. Saturn and Leo. Leo represents romance too. Doing things that you love. You have to begin, you have to step onto your North Node. Your North Node can make you uncomfortable, but it's also the position of you doing the things that you love. The Magician. A true manifester here. Ace of Wands coming out with this. It landed right on top of the Star card. And now the Sirens is coming through. Archangel Michael, what's your message for this frequency here? What's your message? The King of Wands with Judgment. The same cards we're clarifying right now. Judgment with the Knight, with the King of Wands. That 5th house, 11th house axis. This is Leo. The King of Swords is Aquarius. Confirmed. Queen of Cups, surrender, Cancer energy, 4th house. 2 of Wands, Mars and Aries. Surrender. When you're at a crossroads, surrender. Meaning just cross the road. Just keep moving forward. You're stuck at a crossroads because you're stuck at the light. The light's green, but you're moving as though it's red. Because you're holding on to something that's painful. What's behind this? Yep. You're holding on to something that's painful. Willing to actually do that which was painful again. And that could have to do with 2 different people. There's a 3rd person involved in terms of the 3rd person embodies the higher qualities of the other 2 that would connect you to reasons within your logic as to why you would do that again. Someone here needs to put the puzzle pieces together of the higher perspective of every situation you've been in, because that is the bigger picture of that which is connected to you, divinely so, for you to experience the surrendering of true divine love with this Judgment card, which is destined and fated. You really think you're not going to have energies that will sit here and attempt to destroy it? As spiritual and divine as this is? Okay. All right. The strength. What's this? This is the Justice card in this deck. Number 8. In this deck, 8 is Justice. And 11 is the Strength card. But this is sitting up under the Judgment. And Justice came out right here. You got to clear yourself away from all these other options that you may feel as though, oh, this is something I can work with, but this is not going to bring that abundance, because these are 2 different elements that are not fully connected, because the bridge in between the air and the water are not operating in the way that they're supposed to between this earth and this fire. So there's a mismatch of sexual connection with other situations that you may feel as though one is emotionally inclined and another is resourcefully inclined or materially inclined. But then you have another who is emotionally, resourceful, materially, spiritually inclined. Ashe. could let people play with you if you want to. Or you could tell the universe it's done. You ready to receive that which is truly in alignment to you. You feel me? Yeah, Six of Swords. It's time to move to calmer waters with the Emperor right up under that. With the Hierophant. Bang, Buddha, bang, bang. Yeah, this will come in quickly. See? And speaking of somebody having that emotional, material, spiritual, even sexual compatibility. They can take it to places that, you know what I'm saying? Where other people may even, they can just sense the energy off of both of you that they would literally pay to watch y'all. That's not what you're out here to do. I mean, if that's what you're out here to do you, boo. That's your life. But, yeah, it's that intense. I'm going to pull one more card. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I love to see it. What's the final advice here? What's the final advice here? Dun, dun, dun. What's the final advice? Dun, 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 dun. What's the final advice? Confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. Leo season is going to be of importance to you. And the full moon during Leo season, which is the full moon in Aquarius. Show the world the real you energy. But that from the new moon in Leo come July, August energy, it's time for you to prepare yourself to surrender to the divine. So, especially if you're a Virgo rising, because your new moon is after that. And as far as a completion and rejuvenation of your subconscious mind, your new moon energy in Virgo rising, that's your moment to begin to prepare from now up until this full moon in Aquarius, because then your new moon in Virgo will be there after. But this is for anyone in general, because new moon energies, when people are susceptible to these energies and be getting played with, y'all better get a clear understanding, overstanding of these moon cycles. 808 on the timer, stop playing. Because one thing I do is see the patterns in people as to what's being said in certain moon cycles. I don't care what anybody got to say about the moon. Say what you got to say. But I know that whenever something is being said to go against anything or anyone in a way to begin a debate that people are not even prepared to even debate about, you under that new moon spell. It's not too far away. So cleanse yourself, cleanse your energy, all right? You got new moon in Leo coming up here, but this is a very significant message because we're approaching the new moon in Gemini, then it's the new moon in Cancer, then you got this new moon in Leo. If this new moon in Leo card is coming out right now, and confidence is the key to success, some of y'all got literal people that are working on your confidence level, beginning with the way you think, Gemini, and this new moon in Gemini energy. And some people are dunce and willing enough to allow those energy to connect to them, knowing what I'm saying and knowing the information, but not utilizing the tools correctly. And with that, my loves, I'll leave you with that message. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Adios. Love you all.